good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. It is a Tell the Truth Wednesday, and I'm your host, Mike Barra in Las Vegas, Nevada, joined as I always am by my co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair from Hayden, Idaho, Jennifer Falah. Doreen, Jen, how are you doing on this wonderful Wednesday?
Doing good.
Good. It's good to have you here, guys. We're going to wait a little bit while everybody gets in here. I am wearing my Manchester City kit, my Erling Haaland kit with the Premier League patch on the side from a couple of years ago. Even though that was when we won 3 in a row, now we won 4. We play in the League Cup today. I expect a complete B team. I expect Pep to put me out there, frankly, and we still might win the game. So that's how much that doesn't matter. So here we are, getting ready. Less than a week now from the election. And Jen, I think next week, while we just kind of wait for everybody to get in here before we start with the news, I think next week, next Monday, what I would like to do is go through state by state and have the Angels tell us which person's going to win which state. I think that would be loads of fun. So let's just try that.
Okay.
And sounds like fun. On Monday, we'll have, of course, our usual RV update, assuming, of course, there is any RV update to have, which there may not be, which we'll talk about later. Yes, hello, fellow garbage Trump supporters. Hello, all of you. Isn't it amazing, the Democrats' ability? They had this whole thing going with, some comedian told a bad joke about Puerto Rico at the Trump rally, and they were going on, and then Joe Biden comes out. At the same time, Kamala Harris is giving her, last stand speech and starts calling out half the Americans garbage.
I know, that was stupid.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was stupid. I think it was intentional. I think he's stabbing her in the back. I think he's pissing all over her, pissing in her punch bowl. She started her, she had her event yesterday on the mall. Oh, look at all the people she had. And then Tony Saruga went through and found out that 3/4 of the attendees have attended Come Swallow rallies before, and they were bussed in from out of state. DC, granted, most people there are from out of state, but it was a completely fake rally made up mostly of campaign workers, people that were on her payroll. So, isn't that amazing how that works out? Steve Templeton, Libby is here. Victoria's here. People, Michelle Noyes, Chris Pagan. Guys, when we get to what? Swallow Horis, Hoeris. What? I'm just being honest, just talking about who she is. Beautiful hair again, Jen.
Thank you.
Teach Mike a thing or two about hair care. Well, Jen has hair, so that's one of the advantages she has over me. She has plenty of it. Yeah, garbage deplorables with our Bibles and our guns. It'll be interesting to see, yeah, because I think we'll restrict it down to, we'll cut it down, Jen, to who's actually going to be declared the winner of the state, and we'll see what the Angels say about that. Because that, otherwise, we all know Trump won in 2020. He just was not declared the winner. So. Harris had a pre-recorded commercial that was released minutes after the guy made a joke. The commercial was about Puerto Rican people. Gee, I wonder if somebody put the guy up to making a bad joke. It wasn't even a bad joke. It was actually fairly hilarious. But, in these days of offense, everything is bad. Everything's just bad. All right. Yeah. Let me double check on the live chat. Make sure we haven't missed any Rumble Reds. So far, we have not. All right, JW Rivera, glad you made it here. Okay, Jen, let's get into the news. Look, I don't have much in the way of news. Okay, we're going to save that one and come back to it later. What do I have in the way of news? I have Wolvie saying that it's done. I have Mark having essentially said yesterday that it was done, ready to go. I have Bruce, as he always does, saying it's ready to go in the next day or two, Thursday. And we have Sky Prince saying it's done and it's ready to go. So anybody who might know anything appears to have said it's Thursday. Jen, you said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's kind of what we're looking at, and we're hopeful. And that's all we got. I don't even know if any of that's news because I know you people don't always watch that stuff, but that's kind of what we've got. We're just sort of sitting and waiting,
Hmm.
wondering, is this really going to happen before the election? And I guess, now it's all the pressure's on you, Jen. What do you what do you think's going on? You got anything new, or do you want to just talk about what you got on Monday?
All I know is that people are getting paid. Okay. And especially groups.
Mm-hmm.
So they're still finishing that up.
If
As far as everything I've heard, everything I've gotten, that's where we are too. We're just waiting for the notification.
And I continue for my 2 bond guys to not have confirmation. I don't have I have really strong suspicions about one. The other guy says I ain't got paid. I ain't got paid. I ain't got a contract. I ain't got nothing. So we're kind of waiting, hoping that it will all go together at once. But Wolvie is warming his voice up for his opera coming up.
So it's true. That's where we are right now.
Yeah.
All the information coming in from sources, all the information that I'm getting is saying that we're just waiting for them to finish up paying these people out. And then it's our turn. And so that's what we're waiting for. The Gentel this week, we're waiting on the admiral to make a call. He's pretty busy right now. But then he was waiting on a call from the U.S. Treasury. And I believe that call, and I have no idea, but I think that call is to let him know that, okay, we've got this to a place where we can use these employees to start handling the flow of all the individuals that are coming in for the Tier 4B and go ahead and pull the trigger.
Yep.
That's all I know.
Yeah. That's what we got, kids. 1,250 of you guys in the live stream right now. I think we're going to slide over to questions. Maybe some other things will come out as we go to questions, but just want to keep in mind for everybody that if you're going to ask Jen a question, you need to include your real name and the name of the person you're asking about or the pet you're asking about. So everything will be easier for Jen to connect to. I wish we had more to tell you, but this is maybe we'll get some juicy tidbits in here. Meantime, everybody, please keep in mind that these videos get taken down. Well, I was going to say they get taken down. They actually don't get taken down here, Jen. Let me get the CBD gurus out of your forehead there. They're piercing your forehead. If you want to find a video, if you can't find it, go to mikebear.blogspot.com. That's the place to go. That's where I keep everything there, including links to my books, articles I've written, videos I've done about different UFO cases, interviews I've done with members of the UFO community, and all the shows are on there. And they are linked directly to, guess what? The Rumble channel. The Rumble channel is Real News Live with Mike and Jen. We're up to about 3,350 followers. We used to have over 4,200 followers on our, I guess they called it an account page. This is now a channel. Don't ask us why Rumble does it this way. It's better for us if you're actually subscribed to the channel or follow the channel. And a subscribe button right down here means you can subscribe for a mere $5 a month to support the channel. We appreciate that very, very much. It's the best way to support the channel. And you can also Rumble rant an individual question if you have something you want to do, or if you just want to be really nice to us and give us a little money for putting on these shows for you guys. So that's over on the Rumble side of the house. Please also don't forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus, over at the CBDgurus.com. Slide over to the wholesale tab, slide down to Mike B Wholesale, type in ALIEN, the discount code ALIEN. Buy some stuff at the wholesale prices for orders over 50. You get 1,000 Bolivar and 10 million 1,000 dinar and 10 million bolivar, 3,000 dinar and 30 million bolivar for orders over 125. And they've got all kinds of cool products. The sleep gummies, the lotion, the skin lotion is really great stuff. How do you think I maintain my youthful sexiness? It's through that lotion 2000 stuff. The mushroom gummies, the CBD pain roll on, the pain cream, the turkey tail, mushroom based stuff, all kinds of cool products over at the CBD Gurus. Wholesale tab might be. Discount code is ALIE. And also, please don't forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, our other wonderful sponsors, MikeBarraPets.com, run by Diana and Kristen over there at MikeBarraPets.com. Two wonderful ladies who only care about your health and the health of your fur babies, whether it's your dogs, your cats, your horsies, or even yourself. They've got something for you, all based on the Coriolis versicolor and reishi mushroom-based families of holistic healing. Hit the shop now button and you can see all the current and new products. I'm giving Barkley the mojos and the mush puppies. He's doing great. Also, the super sauce for dogs and cats. You mix that in with their food and it gives them the mushroom boost. Stuff for people too, like the Coriolis Christmas blend coffee for human beings. If you drink coffee, you may as well drink the mushroom coffee. Pet balm for hot spots and calluses. Chill Doggies is a very popular brand new product. If your doggy gets a little bit wild, round up, maybe on Halloween, maybe on 4th of July, Chill Doggies will mellow them out. The mush ponies are for the horses. And of course, the Enforce line of products, Enforce Plus, Enforce Clarity, Enforce Restore, Enforce Shield for your humans in your family. Enforce gummies, 2 packs of those. Again, they got coffees, they got chocolates, they got body balm for people, they got starter packs. They've got the Alpha Turbo Pack. Wow, that's cool stuff. All available over at MikeBarraPets.com. If you have a health issue or your pets do, send an email to Diana. She is a certified pet nutritionist at MikeBarraPets@gmail.com. Link in the description. Also in the description, links to the ACN family of companies, including Impact Health Sharing and Flash Mobile, which is T-Mobile. It'll save you money on your monthly bills. You'll pay less. You'll get more. You can save. Impact Health Sharing replaces your healthcare insurance, does a 10 times better job. You can go to any doctor you want. Also, link in the description. Don't forget, if you want a hardware wallet, get your Ledger Nano S wallet. And you get $10 of free Bitcoin. I get $10 of free Bitcoin. Who could ask for anything more? Who could ask for anything more than that over at the ACN family of companies? And you can become a business owner at ACN and resell the stuff yourself. If you have people you think might be able to use some of these products, you can make money for yourself. So get in there, ACN family of companies. And Miles Franklin, link in the description for gold and silver. Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at jenniferfala.com?
Well, the classes are still on sale. So if you want to get my interdimensional meditation and psychic development classes, you can go to jenniferfala.com and get them now at half off. And I will send them to you via WeTransfer. They will not come from an email from me. It will come from WeTransfer. So go and find that. Download it to a computer. Won't work on your phone. That's the problem that people are having. They're trying to do it on your phone. I don't know why.
Download the files to your computer. They're video files, so
they are 9 video classes
on your computer.
And if you would like to get the additional coaching sessions, I require that people start up with 4. I make you a book. This is additional teachings and personalized coaching for your psychic development. And you can have that they are an hour each. We can do the bi-weekly or monthly, and you can have those for $100 a piece. And so I require that you start with 4. If you'd like to do that, use the love button on jenniferfala.com, purchase that, email me after. I'll send you the classes and I'll get you scheduled and we can begin. The reason I require 4 is because most people like to have the same appointment every 2 weeks or every month. And I'll get scheduled. I'm usually scheduled about 3 weeks out. So we'd like to get them on the schedule ahead of time so that you have your spot that you want. And then I walk you through everything and tell you what to watch and when. So that is half off right now. You can go and do that. Of course, there are readings and healings that you can pick up. Might want to do weight loss healing before the holidays, Get some off before you put more back on. I always do that. I slim down before the holidays and then I eat. Anyway, so I can eat on the holidays. Also, there's Susan Gretz and Marcy Howell. They are listed on my website. I put my seal of approval on these ladies. Marcy Howell is doing house cleanses and personal cleanses. And Susan Gretz does pretty much everything I do and more. So,
and she can find your car keys if you lost them. She can do that.
So go to jenniferfala.com today.
All right. That is what is happening over at jenniferfala.com this week. Man, two migraines in 2 days, 3 migraines in 2 days. I just
probably your damn sinuses again.
I just want to sleep. Well, I'll probably need to get my neck adjusted, which you got it's. I noticed that when I go 2 or 3 weeks without a neck adjustment, then I seem to get.
Well, you got a little bit of a sinus infection right there on the side of the nose in that pocket.
Oh, I do right here?
Yep.
Should I take antibiotics?
Well, you know how you get the chronic sinus infections. You might have.
Yeah, I haven't had one in quite a while, though.
Yeah. And you always start getting your migraines when you get one, too.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for filling me in on that.
Well, I keep up on this stuff.
Yeah. Jen keeps track of all my ailments and illnesses. All right, guys, we are going to pop out the chat, and we're going to slide over to Rumble and start over there. Why do we start over on Rumble? Well, we start over there because guess what? If you subscribe for $5 a month, one of the privileges of that is you get to have your questions answered first. So that's why we do that. And we're glad to have each and every one of you guys here. All right, let's start. Just a lot of hellos. Good mornings. Good morning. Cool Raul says, I'll be getting TNT ready for the Telegram pages, and I'll be back here for my question of the day. Oh, I think he's following the TNT Tony call, which, don't get too excited about TNT Tony. But he does occasionally have some good information. K. Bunnell says, well, now because of resubscribing so they showed up to you as a Red Castle member, I am now being billed twice. How do I fix this? I don't know. I don't do tech support. I think you have to unsubscribe over on the.
That's because it's 2 different channels. Go
the account, on the account channel, and only subscribe on this channel.
Cancel the monthly subscription on the old one.
Yeah, or cancel them both and then make one new one on the new channel. That's what really helps. Jill Rivera is here. Victoria Scooble, Gloria Galvin. Also Frederica. Hi, Frederica. I hope I didn't miss your question. Christina Loeb is here. Little Red Castle, $5 subscriber. She says, I have had to sell silver to stay afloat. Will I have to sell more just to pay the bills?
I think you might sell a little bit more just so that you're more comfortable. But I do think you can make it to the RV.
Okay.
I think that there's a little bit of a delay before you get access to funds, and I think you might just sell a little bit.
Rosalie has a question. She says, my daughter Rosalie Michelle has a lawsuit. Do you see her getting a positive outcome on that lawsuit?
There's a resolution, and I don't think it's all in her favor. There's some, but mostly, if I can explain that.
Okay, Apollo Mission 777. Hon, I don't know your name. I can't memorize the names of people's accounts, but let's see if we can give a stab at it because we talked to her last Monday. We all love you, Jen, and thank you for all you do. I wanted to know, are the Lemurian Dragon Team Yellow Dragon bonds that Wolverine promotes legit? would it be a good idea to purchase? I don't know if I want to comment on Wolverine stuff. Although I do have another bond contact that says the majority of yellow dragon bonds out there that are being sold now are no longer legit.
Yeah, I don't think I want to answer that because somebody could go off of what I say and end up, nobody really knows. I don't think that I think that Wolverine and the people that are selling those believe that they're legit. I'll say that. But nobody really knows that if you could, you could end up with something. And I don't want my seal of approval on that.
Guys,
not knowing.
Don't get greedy. There's no need to get greedy, right? Get just the ones that we know about that are verifiable that you can get from 100 trillions or what's the other one? Banknote World. Those are legitimate Zim bonds and dinar and dong. So get your stuff over there and you'll be.
I do know Wolvie, and I know that he wouldn't put a seal of approval on anything that he felt was underhanded.
Underhanded, right. Janice, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, my parents have been living with me for a few years. My dad passed this year at 96. My mother told me days later that he had been calling my name all night before he passed. This kill, I'm not sure what the question is, Janice. I guess let's find out if Janice's dad has a message.
Well, so Mom was there with Dad when Dad was passing, and he was calling the daughter's name?
Yeah, that's what she says, Janice, yeah.
Or did Dad pass and Mom heard him calling her name after that?
It's confusing.
2 different situations here. So what's the question?
Let's just find out if Dad has a message for Janice.
Do we have Dad's name?
Nope, we don't know it.
And it's just Janice.
Janice. Does Janice's dad have a message for Janice? He passed this year at 96.
I'm okay. I made it.
There you go. He made it.
He's all excited about it.
He's all excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for you.
Very happy. Very happy.
Yeah. Susan D. Jones. Hello, everyone. Jennifer, I have a doctor's appointment today. Will she give me some kind of answers about my stomach problems? Susan D. Jones would like to know.
She's going to order some tests or additional tests. On the GI tract. She thinks it's GERD, but she's not sure.
Okay, Lisa, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, wants to know about her niece, Leslie. Does she have a message for her or the family? Leslie died in July. Sorry to hear that.
She can see you. And she's heard the conversations that you guys have had about her. So
better be careful what you say then. She's listening. Laura, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, Jen, when do you see my husband John retiring? John needs to retire for health reasons, but he just keeps working.
What was the person's name that asked?
Laura and John.
2.5 months.
2.5 months. Nikki wants to know, will my family and I be going to Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving? And will I end up with juniper or ash? Thank you. Juniper or ash?
I'm getting a no on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Juniper.
Juniper. All right. Super Dave is in Thailand. Hey, Super Dave. Hope your vacation is still going good. Christy would like to know, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Hello, Jen and Mike. Do you see me and hubby selling our home in Texas and moving to Arizona in the near future? Thank you for all you do. No?
It'll take like 1.5 years before you guys move.
Okay. Lisa, Little Red Castle, would like to know, when will Angelo and I meet?
3 weeks.
Can you imagine? I keep seeing that Trump has already won, which I wouldn't doubt it. There were so many people who were voting the very first day of early voting here. Oh, you never know. You never know. It's going to be an interesting day. That's for sure. Frederica, hi there, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, and also a multiple Rumble ranter. Hi, Frederica. You said we will build a house. Do you see it being near the water and with my mini animals, my donkeys, cows, and horses?
Oh my God, you have mini animals. That's so cute.
Donkeys are the best.
Okay, I'm all focused on the animals. All right.
Will we build a house and will it be near water and with her little mini animals?
It's not on the water, but I do see water in the distance. It really looks like either a lake or a wide river.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Joe would like to know, a Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, would like to know, where does human energy come from other than food and adrenaline?
Well, you asked the right person. I could talk for like 3 hours on that.
Oh, please don't. No, listen.
It's my favorite subject.
Please don't. I got to watch a game and then I want to go to bed.
It comes from the center of the bullseye. It comes from the creator. It comes from God.
Shira42, $10 Rumble rank. Good morning, Mike and Jen. Jen, can you please tell me if I will be able to take my son Dalton on another trip before the end of this year? Thank you. My name is Julie Cranford. Julie Cranford would like to know if she can take Dalton on another trip before the end of the year.
There's a possibility like second week of December. But
okay.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if
Marin's,
that's going to work with everybody's schedule.
The Marin's chair says your hair looks beautiful, Jen.
Thank you.
Wolfcat, Kathy W. here. Jen, my brother-in-law, Tom, has moved from ICU to regular hospital. That's good. To rehab over the course of 2 months. Now, with dialysis 3 times a week in therapy, will we have any problems finding him assisted living? And will he like it?
Getting in.
Okay. Okay. Elaine is now a Little Red Castle monthly supporter.
Thank you.
Evie Michelle is here. Joanne Patton. Joanne here. X-Ray said, I have a bone splinter in my heel. How long before I go into a med bed? I still have a lot of pain in the heel.
Three to 4 months.
Yeah. Okay. This is an interesting question. Joanne QAnon brings this up. During the Formula One race last week, ABC flashed election results from Tuesday, and it claimed that Harris had won Pennsylvania by 5 points with 100% of the vote in. Are they testing the cheat, or was this just a screw up, or were they testing the cheat to see if
they're prepared because they're planning to cheat? But I think there's something. I just feel like there's a hack in place that's going to screw that up for them.
Okay.
That's what I got in the Gen.
Let's hope. Let's hope, because
let's hope I'm right.
Yeah, let's hope. Let's pray, because if not, we're fucked as a country.
Yeah, all hell's going to break loose.
And we're fucked as a
planet.
If
that happens. If they steal it again, are you kidding me?
And we'll talk to Jen more about that on Monday on State by State. Question for Jen. Gloria Galvin, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, my sister Alice was diagnosed with gallbladder and liver cancer on Monday. Will she come to MD Anderson for treatment? I'm sending her my ivermectin. I don't know what Maryland Anderson for treatment.
I'm getting a positive on that.
Okay.
Yeah, confirmation on
Hopefully it will cure her. Elaine, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, hi, Jen, moved in with a boyfriend and we can't put our hands on the Zim I purchased way back. I have the current purchases. Can you tell us where they are in the house? Thanks and love you. That's more of a Susan Gretz question.
Susan Gretz.
Where is it, honey? What?
I can tell you where everything is in my house, but in your house, no.
Susan Gretz. Well, okay.
Susan Gretz can.
It is in her. Let's just confirm. Do you think it's in her house, or did
It's
they
in
leave
a
it?
bag that looks like a canvas bag, like a purse, like a.
There you go. Lucy, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, Jen, will all my feral cats be okay and in good hands after I move from the area in about a month? I'm hoping my neighbors will take care of them, especially in the winter months.
There is someone else that feeds them, but they're not always there.
Yeah.
It
JW
looks
Rivera.
like an older woman, maybe, I don't know, 70.
The thing is, there's too many of them. So you can only take care of them as long as you can take care of them. And give them as much help as you can. Jen says, JW Rivera, my Amazon business is slow. Should I be building a TikTok business while I wait for the RV?
Depends on what your
yes.
business is. Any kind of exposure, letting people know where you are and what you have, is good. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold back now just because the RV is coming from promoting yourself and your business.
Hi, Jen and Slaba. I can't help you without your name. Slaba is not a name. So come back and ask that question again. We'll try to get to it. Dougie, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, well, we have to sell my mom Sally's house. Thank you. This is Doug Burgess.
We have to sell my mom Sally. That's funny. Sally's house. No. You remodel it and fix it up.
Cool.
But no, you don't have to sell.
Joan P, Little Red Castle, says, thanks for your healing. So you see me buying a new home in the next 6 months. Joan.
4 months.
4 months. Nikki, $5 Rumble Rant, says, will Emily and I eat at Dominic's before she moves, or
with this question,
or will she have to fly back for us to have our lovely dinner? I think that question
just freaking go to Dominic's, okay?
Yeah,
just do it now.
Just go.
I don't know.
Rover 23, a Little Red Castle, $5 month subscriber. Hey guys, great show. James Michael here. Questions about my dog Sage. In general, is she happy? I know she hates long car rides, and I took her to Tennessee last weekend. She seemed a little off there and on the way home. How is Sage doing, and how about?
Well, she does have some kind of nervous condition. I'm getting a shaky feeling. Either that, but it's centered around the stomach. I don't know if that's a reaction to anxiety or if we've got we got some parasites in there.
Do we?
But as far as emotionally, very, very attached to you, feels very comfortable with you. Just doesn't like a lot of movement and sounds and other people and things like that.
Yeah, to Mama Bear, the Ledger Nano S wallet can be hooked up to phones as well, or you can simply you can hook it up to your phone or your computer, and Zester can help you walk through all that. Okay, so Kathy here, will Trump win? Will Congress take that away? Well, let's talk about that on Monday. We'll leave the election stuff till Monday. Melanie here, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, what advice does Jesus have for me? Will my children, parents, and I all reunite for Christmas and get along? That's
Jesus' advice with you is to be patient with the family. I do see a family gathering. I feel like someone's missing, like they couldn't attend.
Okay. Deborah Say, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, hi, Jen. My husband is leaving for work Friday, 1:15, going to Guam and then Japan. Will it be safe for him to travel? And can I go to the RV appointment without him? Thanks.
You do go without him. I see him landing in Guam. Where is he going after that? Second landing. Yeah, he's okay.
Mike, are you sponsored by someone who sells liquid ivermectin? I am not. You can get that in pet stores, but Dr. Brooks Agnew link, I think, in the description. Go to his blog. You can get the pills from Brooks, and they work very well. So, and I don't get anything out of that whatsoever. And Brooks gets about $5 out of it. So he's doing this for the greater good of humanity. Kristen, go ahead.
The liquid is good for animals because it absorbs right into the skin. And a cat, you could put a few drops on the back of the neck, maybe once a week, something like that. But I got mine on Amazon. I did get it online. I since have not been able to get it in the pet store.
Yeah.
All they have is the horse paste.
So don't give them that.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and give them anything they'll take. But yeah.
If you do get it online, it's like a yellow box, and it's 1% sterile ivermectin liquid. Make sure you get little syringe to get it out of the bottle because it has that. You got to poke the metal to get it out of the bottle.
Maybe I do have a sinus infection.
But do not inject it into your animal.
Don't inject it. Just put the drops on the skin.
Yeah, just like you would put flea medication on the back of the neck.
Uh-huh. Maybe I do have a sinus infection, Jen. I'll do a sinus rinse today.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for telling me.
I should be doing it every day. Hi, Jen. This is Christina, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. My parents put my dog Champ down in July while I was out of town. I had a horrible dream about him being eaten by a snake this morning. Does he have a message for me?
That's all fear.
Yeah.
That's just a fear dream.
Yeah. No,
the dog doesn't have a message, but has been around. But yeah, that's just a fear dream.
Champ is a champ. He's good. Debbie would like to know what her most dominant spirit animal is.
I think it's an ox.
Okay, there you go.
It's got these big horns and it's a large animal. I think it's like an ox.
The ox is my spirit animal is the ox. Nobody ever says
my
spirit animal is an ox. It's always my spirit animal is the dolphin because they're free and they're smart and they jump in the water. And my spirit animal is the eagle because he soars high. No, my spirit animal is an ox. My spirit animal is an armadillo. My spirit animal is the potato bug. Okay. Chipmunk, $5 Rumble rant. Jen, my 6 months pregnant daughter, Sarah Kosian, her husband, Nick, and 2 young boys are traveling by air to Florida for a Florida Gulf side vacation, November 2nd through the 8th. Is it a safe trip?
They're going to have travel delays. Prepare for that.
Rosie would like to know if her Oh, you done? No.
Somebody gets sick. So I don't know if you want to bring the ivermectin.
Bring the ivermectin.
Start them on it. But it kind of puts a damper on it. If you get ahead of that, maybe it won't happen. But everybody's safe, I think.
Yeah, bring the ivermectin. Rosie would like to know, when will my granddaughter, Hannah, ever get back to being a sweetheart again? She's gotten so disrespectful and mean.
Oh, let me guess. She's a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Couple years.
Carissa.
That one, it's just she's hanging around.
Okay. Women can be peer pressure influenced a lot when they're teenagers.
And men can't?
No, they don't. Not
oh my God.
Not like
don't even get me started.
No. If you're out with girls and a girl's got the hots for you and her friends say, oh no, don't go with him. She won't go.
Men do everything for their friends when they're teenagers. Everything. They have to tell their friends, they have to have it approved by their friends, and then we get older and the women have trouble because the men still want to hang out with their friends and totally wrong.
Hi, Jen. Totally correct. Hi, Jen.
Wrong.
Carissa here. I have a plan to use HELOC, HELOC, okay, to pay off my mortgage quickly. Will it work? And if so, when do you see me paying off our house? HELOC. I don't know what that is. Some kind of loan.
I think what Gabriel's saying is that if you go that route, I think it'll take like 7 years. to pay it off.
Okay. 7 years is pretty good, actually. Oil of oregano capsules. I don't feel the sinus infection starting. I just feel like I've had a couple migraines. So I'll do some nasal irrigation. Mike, take oregano capsule. Okay, Super Dave. Yay, $100 Rumble rant. Once
Aw, thank you,
again,
Dave.
Dave here. Greetings from Thailand. You both rock, sending positive vibes, and you too. I keep watching some Pattaya walking videos, nighttime nightlife there, walking videos, looking for you, Dave, but I haven't seen you yet.
It's been over there a long time.
Yeah. Cheryl, Little Red Castle, $5 month subscriber, says, I'm feeling under the weather. Is it just anxiety?
Cheryl.
Home equity line of credit.
You're working through a viral infection. It was pretty slight, but there is anxiety present as well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gotten down to the intestine area, so prepare for that. Yeah, you will find something off.
Jennifer from Concord. Yeah, get over to TikTok. Start promoting your business any way you can. Evie Michelle says, Jen, you were right about my daughter Dominique regarding seeing anemia. They've done blood work and now waiting. Her pain is severe, low abdominal, intestinal, or female area. Any views or additional thoughts on that?
Same thing happened to my Katie. Okay. And that's all they could find. They did the scans. They looked everywhere, and they said you're anemic, really anemic.
Yeah.
So
take some iron. Mike and Jen, love your podcast. Terry would like to know if her husband David has heart issues, or he has heart issues. Will he get them fixed?
Who asked?
Terry.
Husband.
About David.
Well, he does eventually get them fixed. He does get into a med bed. I see him laying down in something, but Jesus is saying this is something that is like a maintenance kind of thing that you have to keep up on.
Okay.
This condition.
Mermaid in America, Cherry Bradshaw. Any message from my mom, Jean? Thank you so much.
I'm listening. I've made the transition, and your uncle is there.
There you go.
I think she said uncle.
Larry Esslinger Sr. passed away a few years back fighting dementia and Alzheimer's. Is he okay? He missed mom so much. Esslinger, Larry Esslinger. Is he okay?
So sometimes when people pass, there's different levels that they go to. Usually people will pass over on level 3. That's where you see the field and the reuniting with loved ones. Sometimes when somebody had severe problems or addictions or a very traumatic life or even Alzheimer's, they spend a little time on level 2, which is it was just heaven. It was like a sanctuary. So he's like remembering who he really is. So it's like it takes a little time for them to pull out of that identity. And so he is there. He has been visited by loved ones there. It's not like he's stuck there, but he's choosing to spend some time
there. Dixie would like to know if her son Brennan Fountain, who passed in June, has any messages for her. Brennan Fountain.
Mom, I know how Michael's relaying this to me. Mom, I know how you feel. I was there when you thought I was. I'm listening to you. sometimes, it sounds like they're all saying the same thing, but that's basically what they want you to know. That's the most important. I mean, if I had passed, I would want my kids to know I'm listening to you. I hear you. I'm here. I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold hit 2,880 cents, according to Ron Davidoff. Well, and silver hit Phil's magical $38, and it
Shut up.
didn't.
When?
Nothing triggered. So we're waiting still. Way to go, Ron. All right.
Wow.
Vicky says that her sister's son or nephew got into trouble for something we don't think he purposely did. His initials are SJ. Do you think SJ is going to be in trouble, or is he going to get off, or is he going to get some jail time?
I'm getting that he did it. And I don't think they're going to believe that he didn't. So I do think he's going to get some jail time.
Okay. Okay, Sabina would like to know if the place she wants to move is the best place for her.
There are several places that would be good for you, but yeah, that one would be nice.
All right. Yeah. Birdie53 is now a monthly supporter. Thank you, Birdie53. We appreciate that. Cash Mama says, how can I help my husband, Chuck, adjust his sleep clock and get off Ambien? Love to you both. That's a $5 Rumble rant, by the way. Thank you.
You're going to have to wean off that Ambien.
Yeah.
And then you have to reset his clock, is what Jesus is saying. So you may know what he means, but what I used to do with the kids, like in summertime where they get way off schedule and stay up too late to get them ready to get. So you have to take a day where you go to sleep early and just reset it. So, but he was talking about the medication. That's all I can offer on that. That's really all I'm getting.
Okay. Carissa Thompson wants to know if we can get the ivermectin pills. I just put a link into the Rumble chant. It is brooksagnew.blog/therapeutics. Dark to light, $10 Rumble rant. What does the letter V scar on my right hand mean? Is it a spiritual symbol? She has a V.
I'm seeing an injury when you were a kid.
An injury when you were a kid. Scott wants to know if his son will make it from North Carolina home for Thanksgiving.
No. I don't. No, don't get panic. I don't really know how you meant that. Like if he's scheduled to come, I just feel like he can't make it. So I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm not saying anything bad is going to happen to him.
Okay. Brenda, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, will we see our daughter Andrea at Christmas time? Brenda wants to know if she'll see her daughter Andrea. Good. Sarah with an H says, can you ask Jesus when he sees the infection in my body clearing up?
7 days.
Good. Good. Wilson says, hi. Jean says, I lost my dog a few months back. I'm very sorry. Is it true your old dog will help select your new dog? If so, what do you see me happy with? Jean Zapalski.
No, on the selection of the new dog, they're already scheduled to come in when you wrote the path. There is a woman who suggests a dog for you, and that's the one you get.
Cool Raul, Little Red Castle, says, I'm at the VA for a checkup. Will I have my days numbered? Meaning, what's the doc going to say? I don't know. Raul, that's kind of...
Basically, am I going to die?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
No.
I
Deb
think you're pleasantly surprised by what he says today.
Good. Deb M. Here. My dad, Hillary, died almost 40 years ago. Does he come to visit my 2 daughters he never met?
Specific events he's seen, special days when something's going on is what I'm seeing. Not all the time.
Okay. Tim, I think this is Tim Regenhart says, Jen, my wife's coworker Rhonda has a foot wound that won't heal. She's not diabetic, and now her ankle is starting to swell. What
Infantigo, go to the doctor. Go to the emergency room.
Okay. We're going to shut that off. All right, let's slide on over to YouTube and see what we can see. James Foster says, hi, Mike and Jen. I would like to ask if I will be going to our grandson's wedding in 2 weeks with my wife. My heart doctor is thinking no at this time.
I think you choose to stay home.
Did you see that the Marines arrested 2 guys stuffing Kamala ballots in Pennsylvania? No, but I hope it's true. I hope it's true. Let's see what other questions we have. Okay. Laura says, can't election interference charges be brought up on Raskin as he said they would block the confirmation of a Trump victory? He should be arrested for conspiracy. He should be arrested for treason. But we'll see if they actually have the balls to do anything like that.
Yeah. Raskin's such a wimp. Yeah, anybody who's trying to interfere with the election. And, we should have patriots posted like on, shifts, just standing by, camping out by the ballot box to make sure nobody can stuff them.
Yeah. And, for you folks out there that are really frustrated that things haven't gone the way you want and, the RV hasn't happened yet, it's not our fucking fault, okay? We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. So you're gone. Bye-bye. Go find somewhere else to harass. Hello, can you tell around what time of the year in 2025 I will be in a new home? Didn't you ask this last week, Chris? Last Monday?
Yeah, don't ask me the same questions every week, please. I'm really looking at like the spring for you.
Cool. Jen, hoping for a big family Thanksgiving in our new dream house. Do you see this happening? I am Mary Kay. Wow. It's a pretty tight timeline, Mary.
I don't think you'll be in the dream house that quickly. But I do see a nice Thanksgiving.
Kenneth says, Mike, did you have your way with AOC? Is she carrying your spawn? Well, no, not that I know of. Personally, I think that's a little PMS bloat she's got going there, is all that's going on with AOC. It's just one of those things. So, she'll drain that water out and be better. So she does not have my spawn. In fact, I cannot create any spawn at this point. So Barbara wants to know, will I retire from my shop in November?
I think I'm a little bit into December, like the first week or so, but yeah. As of this moment in time, Barbara. Okay.
Okay. Gina Skinner says, my new kitty Ducky, I've had him for 3 weeks now, and he's starting to have soft poop and not using the litter box with those, hoping the food isn't too rich for him. What's up? Well, I can tell you, Jen's going to tell you something, but then also get over to Diana at MikeBarrettPets.com. She'll get you on the right food for your little guy Ducky. Diana at Mike Barrett, or actually it's MikeBarrettPets@gmail.com. Get a hold of them. But Jen, what do you think's going on with Ducky?
Too many oils in the food.
Any oils?
Yeah, so I think you're right.
Dry the food up. Yeah, Virginia won the appeal to the Supreme Court and will resume clearing needles from the voter rolls. It's only 1,600, but I think they can go more than that. But yeah, Trump should be able to win Virginia. Kyle wants to know, hi, Jen. Hi, Mike and Jen. My dog Mocha passed away 2 years ago. I would like to know how he is doing. Thanks. Mocha the dog.
I want you to see that he's running. Then he has friends.
By the way, I'm glad he has friends. By the way, there is a new injection for pets with bad hip dysplasia and problems with their back joints. And I forget the name of it, but I just got informed about it when I took Miss Fluffy Muffy in for her Silencia injection. And I'm going to get Barkley on this. So
it's crazy. When I saw him running, I saw a zebra and like dirt and like dry grass and stuff.
Is he friends with a zebra, or does
he? No, I mean, it just looks like he's like running with like wild animals.
Yeah. Lisa says, Jen, I'll be in Arizona next month to help with my son with his house. I'm on Emory Avenue in Queen Creek. Will I be able to buy that house from him? He's thinking of selling, and I don't have a place right now. Interesting question.
I do think he work out a deal. Yeah. I don't know if it's a rent to own kind of thing.
Okay. He'll make you a deal. Sorry, Victoria says, my beautiful husband, Donald, who passed away last May, told me that he's working with a group of others in a think tank coming up with solutions. Can you see what that think tank entails? Are you talking about in the afterlife he's in a think tank? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what she means. Not this quickly, no. That would be a meditation kind of thing. I'd have to go where he is, talk to him, see what he's doing.
Eunice says, I haven't gotten paid for my money manager, Ike, for my IRA in 10 months. Will I get paid, or was I suckered?
I don't think you were suckered, but there seems to be some kind of confusion. I mean, I would meet with him and make sure that everything is correct with your information, maybe bank account, something, because I feel like there's money being held somewhere.
JCB Free. Hi, Jen. Thanks for all you do. My question is, my husband, Don, has to fly to Kalispell next week, Tuesday, and coming back to Wisconsin on Friday. Will he have a safe flight there and back?
Is that Spokane? Isn't that in Spokane?
I have no idea.
I think it is. What's his name? Don. He's safe. Yeah.
JCB Free says, hi, Jen. The CBD Gurus ACV gummies help my stomach problems. Good. It's a good endorsement. Go to the CBD Gurus. Oh, I could probably put that back up now that Jen's head is out of the way. Here we go. CBD Gurus. Don't forget to go there for all sorts of health issues and needs. JDK says, hi, Jen. This is Denise. My son, John, is doing a program to help eliminate his mortgage. Will this work for him, or will the RV happen before it takes place?
I think he signs up for it. The RV happens. So both.
I'm just in Block City here. You know, Jen, I keep noticing all these new names I've never seen before. Trolls coming in, and all they want to do is trash people. And the instant I see that, you are gone. Ernest says MD Anderson is the best cancer hospital in the world. It's in Houston. Okay.
Oh, Montana. That's right. That's where Kalispell is. Thought it was around here somewhere.
Karen Kauth says, hi, Jen. My mom, Esther, is very upset about losing most of her stuff to go into assisted living. Will she adjust and be happy?
It's pretty common. Yeah, she'll get used to it.
Hey, Glenn's here. Hi, Glenn. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing better. Hope we're all going to get what we're looking for. Shammy would like to know, Janet, Shammy, do you see me getting with my family soon?
One or two of them.
Stephon Diggs has joined the NFL MASH unit out for the year. Who is Diggs playing for? Texans? Bills? Chiefs? Where is Stephon Diggs? I can't remember. Sending much love, peace, and harmony from Arizona. Thank you. Okay. Jennifer Gadbout, was the key to our locked den part of the keys we threw away when we cleaned out some drawers? I hope not. I hope not.
Yes.
Yes.
Just get a lock. Just take the doorknob off.
Paul Lang, do you see him getting or needing a job? I'm actively looking, or simply be blessed with the RV to focus on helping family, friends, and bigger efforts. Well, Paul, go get a job now while you can, because you don't know when the RV is going to happen.
Yes. But I do see the RV happening for you.
Okay, Lady Di says, Jen, I dreamt my mom was on a medical table with her left arm dangling off the table. She was okay, but she was asleep. All the diamonds fell off, and I picked them up and put them back. Do you have any idea what this dream means?
It's your insecurity that your siblings are spending all of her money. It's probably true. But, yeah, you might want to check on things.
Kenneth says, I'm all about the new inserts I got for my shoes. I think I found my soulmate. Cute, funny, hilarious. Okay. Texas Grand says, hi, Jen. Blood count lowering took me off arthritis medication. Can cause bleeding in the stomach, or is it a colon problem? Debbie Johnson would like to know where the doctor should look.
So she's bleeding. It is the stomach. In two spots, you have 2 ulcers in your stomach.
Frederica wants to know why I am wearing this shirt, because Erling Haaland is a soccer god, a football god, and Manchester City is the greatest club in the world and have been for more than a decade. So, as Aragorn said in Lord of the Rings, the era of Manchester United is over. Frederica, I'm sorry. Hey, Frederica, I love Manchester. Cool. If the RV happens, Frederica, I'm going to be doing some shows and stuff in Manchester. If you live there, I'd love for you to come out. I'll get you in for free.
That's Aragon said.
What was that, Jen?
Nothing.
The era of Manchester United is over. The time of Manchester City is now here. So, okay. Angie wants to know when she's going to move into the Cliff Road house. I think you asked that question before, didn't you, Angie? Stop asking the same questions every week, guys, but we'll answer it one more time.
2.5 months.
Okay. Ellen of Petrichor Ranch says, hi, Jen. Is there
2.5 weeks? I think it was 2.5 months.
What was that?
I'm at 2.5. So 2.5 blocks of time. So it might be 2.5 months or 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks usually look like long lines. Isn't that interesting? Blocks. Months are like squares. So either one.
All right. Hi, Jen. Is there a specific friend or relative that visits our ranch in Arizona? If so, do they have a message for me?
Definitely feels like a motherly figure. So it's either a mother or grandma. And I don't know if you have roses, but she's mentioning roses.
Bo, I guess this is Bo. We need your name. I've resisted asking for as long as I could. Will the move from Florida to Franklin, Tennessee be a success for me and my family? Moving to Leapers Fork, 383 acres, hopefully. I think the name is Bo Bernal. I don't know if that's related.
Yes, it's written. You spend quite a long time there. You'll be fine.
Yeah, we go back to standard time, which we should never do. Let's just eliminate standard time and stay on daylight savings time year round.
When do we
Rexy's
do
here
that? Tonight? When do we do that?
Saturday. We always do it on a Saturday. Rexy says, "Hi, Mike. Amy R here. My husband was put in a blood thinner for a clot in his calf for the second time. Do you see what's going on with this?"
Okay, just have Amy R and husband. All right. John R. Okay. It has reduced. Something's breaking it up. I think you're making progress on that. It's still there, but it's getting better.
Elizabeth Light Tarot just joined. How you're Sheila's friend, right? She's friend, Elizabeth, right? She says, "Jen, I started seeing someone new in June. I really like him a lot. Do you see good things happening between us?"
It's a good match. He's a nice guy. You just have to keep him on track, like professionally or on task. He's somebody who might get like 80% of the way there and then drop it or not finish. So he does kind of gently need somebody to like do that.
Okay. Yes, Kenneth. I've been having some weird dreams too. I've just been remembering my dreams lately. Linda says, "We'll be glad when all this shit settles down. So stressful between everything going on with the election, plus waiting for the RV to happen. I hear you." Tracy says, "My dream house sold. I'm sorry. Do you think it will come back on the market when I'm ready to buy?" Every 3 years I have a new dream house that comes on the market. So I just keep waiting and hoping.
You guys have to remember, we're going to step out of like regular people buying houses circle. And when you have like so much and you don't really care, you can actually do people a favor by coming in and say, "Hi, I'll give you 3 times what that's worth if you'll move." And they're like, "Bye." So, if they can pay this off, all their debt, and go buy another house and still have money in the bank.
Yeah, but try 1.5 times first. Just because you can spend 3 times doesn't mean you should.
So if you're going to get with a higher end realtor, and then they will do things like that for you. You can make offers like that.
Marbell wants, or Maria BJ. Okay. Did my dad, let's say passed away. Dead dad just doesn't sound very nice. Did my dad, who's passed away, like how I cleaned up his tombstone last week?
He was standing right next to you.
He was standing right next to you.
Can see him.
Very sweet. Freddie wants to know if he will retire or quit early from his job before his 45th birthday in February. Thank you.
Yes.
My dream house includes a yard big enough for me to have multiple German Panzer tanks from World War II to drive around on. That's what my dream is. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up. Thank you very much for being here. We do appreciate each and every one of you. As always, if there is breaking news between now and Election Day concerning, any political or financial upheavals, I will be here. I'm sure the regular news crew from Toxically Masculine Tuesday will be here. And Jen, if we can get a hold of her, will also probably be here to help us out. But let's just hope that everything is...
When is this?
scrolling and rolling,
I was paying
and
attention. What am I supposed to be here?
just in case the RV happens.
Oh.
You need to be here for at least 15 minutes. Don't forget, you can find Jen over on jenniferfalaw.com, on YouTube, on Jennifer Falaw Doring, at Philosophy on Telegram, Jennifer Falaw Doring on Telegram, Philosophy Chat on Telegram. That's the place to go. My Telegram is my most active RV thing for the most part. I'm available at mikebarrett.blogspot.com. On Rumble, of course, Jen and I are on Real News Live with Mike and Jen. On Telegram, it's just Mike Barrett 33 or Mike Barrett Chat on Telegram. My Instagram is Mike Barrett 333, and one of my several Twitters is at Mike Barrett 333 on Twitter X. Jen, any final thoughts before we head out for the weekend?
Keep your eye on the chats. We're waiting for news.
Keep your eye on chat. We're waiting for news.
Mhm.
That's where we're at. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll probably be on with Mark Z tonight on Whiskey and Wisdom. We're going to sit around. We're going to smoke cigars, drink some whiskey, and talk about stuff that guys talk about. See you then.